I have missed you all. This week has been so fast that I couldn't wait to get to today. It was like, oh my goodness, it's Tuesday already. Phew. Well, we got a new size canvas this week, a 9x12. They were at Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby canvases are a bit more expensive, but when they're on sale, wow, I'll get them. And it's a tighter canvas. I think the grain of the canvas is even a little bit better quality, closer, a little tighter together. And so I thought, well, I haven't used theirs before, so let me do a little. Oh, here's the one I was working on last week. Pretty cool, pretty cool.
Hi, Haven Kevin. He said, "Oh, beat you."
Hey, when
Hey,
are
Jimmy.
when
Hi,
are you
Jimmy.
gonna get your painting, Hi Haven?
Did you come down yet? For
Oh,
your-
I'm sure he hasn't. He would have said something if he saw his painting. So we're waiting for you to come to town.
July 21st.
21st, okay. That's going to be the first place you want to go. You're going to run to that closet. See, of course, you've already seen it, but you haven't seen it live. And I finished it off camera, so you haven't seen it all. And,
He said, "Yep."
so we're excited for you. I got Bob Ross here. He's
Hello, Annette.
looking in. Oh, and earlier this year, I planted some radishes. I paid them very little attention other than watering them. And I put a bunch of them in the ground. And this was I got 3 radishes today, and the rest are nothing. It's already gone to seed. Look at that.
Hold it up high.
That's a radish.
That's as big as they come.
That is a radish. And I only got 3 of them. Here are the other 2. This one is black. I don't know if I want to eat him or not. This one looked pretty nice. I thought I was going to take a bite and see what the flower pot in front of my house could produce. Oh my goodness. It's as hard as a carrot. Oh my goodness. I've never heard a radish crunch like that before. Wow, it's hot too. Woo!
I Haven said, "Always plant radishes to the moon phase."
Oh, well, I think I need to plant them closer to the surface. Because the only ones that grew were the ones in the surface. I had plenty of them, but they were too deep. And all I got was a sprig. Radish sprig soup. Would have been the only thing to make out of that. So, well, I had a winner for another channel. And they asked for a mountain painting. So we are looking in that direction today, is to make a mountain for some people. And I have mountain paintings already, but I thought, wow, what if I did one today that we all liked and thought that's good enough. Let's go ahead and give them that one. So I'm hoping it comes out good. We'll see what happens. And I'm going to get out my favorite English Navy. Oh, there you go, English Navy. We got that. Right. What else we got? We got deep navy. Deep navy. Oh, deep. Deep navy. Oh, that's got a lot more something in it. Wow. All right. Got my cloud brush. Got my this brush, that brush, sky brush. Here we go. Brushes kind of change according to the size of the canvas too. When you're doing a smaller canvas, brushes have to be smaller.
Hi, Jeremy.
Hello. And let's see. So we're gonna go.
Our friends Scott and Tara have been really busy this summer with their grandsons. Their grandsons are growing up enough so that they're playing sports. And then today they had an adventure day. They took their grandkids somewhere where they were jumping for 2 hours. And Tara said, she said, I was exhausted watching them jump for 2 hours.
Oh, like one of those trampoline places, huh? I don't know if I want. Do I want that? Yeah, I want that. Take a little bit of that right in there. White's got to go in there. Plenty of water. Ah, boy. That went well. That went well. Okay. Very, very good. Very, very good. All right. So let's get some of the deep navy down here for some water. Add a little turquoise to it. Well, this isn't turquoise. Which is this? This is this is light blue. And some deep navy. Gee, Davy, what do we do now? Gee, Tennessee, what do we do now? Who remembers Chumley? Chumley, what do we do? Chumley, gee, Tennessee, what do we do now? I remember old Chumley. Oh,
I remember that too.
Tennessee tuxedo. They used to have to go to Mr. Whoopi, I believe. And he was a cushion, right? And Mr. Whoopi had the three. Did Mr. Whoopi have the 3DBB, the three-dimensional blackboard? I can't remember if it was him or somebody. One of them had a three-dimensional blackboard that he would do. I think that might have been on Bullwinkle. And but who would have a three-dimensional blackboard? All right.
I had 2 trail cameras, and they were like the solar kind. And like when we were at the Cosby cabin with my brother and sister-in-law, I gave my brother one, and then I kept the other, but I haven't used it lately because neither one of those trail cameras has good sound on them. They're just for like video, but the sound is like so poor quality you can barely hear any sound pick up at all. And then I saw one of the channels that I watch is a bird. Hi, Spaceman. Is a
Spaceman.
Is a bird channel where he records birds and posts them on the internet and stuff. He posts them to all kinds of social media. He uses trail cams a lot, but he also uses other cameras and stuff like that. And so he just did a review on this new trail camera. So and it was kind of like a stealth. It's made by the same company as the other one that I had, but it is it's a stealth one. So instead of being wide, it is thin, and it has a camouflage part to it that you can put on it and have it be more camouflaged. Even though my other one was a little bit camouflaged, it still was kind of wide. Oh, and it also had, my other one had the lights at night, so that if a person was walking by, they could actually see the red light. This new one is like invisible when it comes to the red light. So the old camera would actually probably pick up better at night because it has the red infrared thing, and the new one not having that, so that it makes it like so that someone isn't going to see it and then try to steal it because they can't see it at night. But you also can't, it doesn't pick up as much because of the red light thing. Hi, Cher. Hi, Smoky Mountain Man.
Hey, Cher.
And so, this new one though, they said it had really good sound on it. Now you have to push it down because now the bottom of your painting is not
I just
showing.
barely.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotcha.
So, and then, so I ordered it because mine doesn't have sound on it. And then today I saw another video from another channel that I follow, and this guy is over in England, and he has a beautiful English garden, and then he has these animals that come visit his English garden, and he lives in town. He doesn't live way out in the country, but his garden is so lush and beautiful that he literally has like badgers and different animals, foxes and everything that come into his garden. So he likes to put trail cameras out to watch them. He had the same camera, solar camera I did, that has really bad sound. And both of these two channels, the company who makes the trail cam sent them both for free these trail cams because they are they're big channels, you know, and stuff, and companies will send you stuff if you're a bigger channel. So I had to pay for mine. But the second guy from England with the beautiful garden, he said that he was really impressed with the sound as well. So then I left a comment on his video, and I said I just bought that, it just came out, you know. I mean, I just got it and I hadn't even opened it yet, so it's still in the box. But and then he commented back to me. He said he's looking forward to see what I have to, my opinion of it is when I use it, because he was really nice. He subscribed to my channel, and he subscribed to my other channel. So he subscribed. I think he subscribed to both my channels, my Smoky Mountains Blessed and Smoky Mountains Nature channel. And he commented on some of my videos before. But I always feel blessed when a big channel will like subscribe to you and, you know, watch some of your videos.
Yeah, they have a good eye. A good eye for your talent. So I'm having fun here, just playing with some greens and some mountain colors and trying to bring this lake around. Maybe we'll stick a few jets out in the water here. And then we'll bring up a little mound right here so that we can put a couple trees up here and bring those down. And I'm thinking I wanted to do something, but I'm wanting to do a wispy distance. I'm wanting to do but it has to be so light. Mixing the white and the clouds. I'm trying to get a higher peak mountain back here. That's
we saw a house over in the Gatlinburg area that we wanted to go look at, but we're not sure if that would work out because Donny contacted the real estate agent and she said it looks like it's an investor had purchased it and then decided he wasn't gonna.
Yeah.
He was gonna, you know, put some money into it, and then he must have decided against it or something.
Yep,
so
changed his mind, just
she
want to
wasn't
dump it
sure
out.
if he wanted cash for it or what, but because the VA, if we did a VA, it would have to be VA approved, meaning.
Yeah, and the real estate lady called and said that it's, according to the agent that she spoke to, she said it's a very worn out. It needs lots of work. Very worn out, she said. Worn down. She said it was very worn down. So.
Well, Donny doesn't mind a flip house if
No.
we could get it because he knows how to do it.
Yep.
That's what he's doing for a living. I was so excited a little while ago because a male cardinal came over. Oh, it's again. Okay, this is happening right now. A male.
You want me to hand it to the camera?
No, a male cardinal has brought his baby to the feeders, and I was told that they would do that. That once the baby grows enough, they will bring it. Some of these birds will bring it to the feeder, and then they will feed the baby at the feeder. So literally, this evening, tonight, twice, I saw this male cardinal bring his baby over here to the feeder, and he's literally putting seed or probably what are those things called that we have in there?
Mealworm?
Mealworms in its mouth. And then the baby starts to eat on its own. You know, it's learning where to come, where the feeder is, and mom or dad then feed it. So this is twice now this evening that this male cardinal has brought its baby to go feed. Hey, shopper girl. I don't know if you heard what I was saying, that twice tonight a male cardinal has brought his baby over to our feeders, and he is literally putting seed or mealworms in his baby's mouth at the feeders. I actually hit my record button because I happened to have, I had it on my phone. I had it on the app on my phone, and I was just looking at my phone because I'm always drawn to the red cardinal when it comes in on the phone, and I'm like, oh, it was cardinal, so I'll hit record. And then I saw it feeding the baby. It was like, oh, he's feeding the baby. He's feeding the baby. I was so thrilled.
Woohoo!
Hi, Lisa. The things that thrill me. Nature.
Yep. I'm jealous of the cardinal.
Spaceman said, Donny, people should call you Mr. Whippet because you really know how to whip up those paintings. Good job.
Pretty quick, yeah. I'm working on it.
Amen. Smoky Mountain Man, God's creation is beautiful.
Beautiful. Just beautiful. I'm just trying to bring some of that cold air down here from the mountain into our RV, where it's been pretty hot. And okay, here we
Thanks
go.
for sharing the links, Smoky Mountain Man.
Thank you. Wonderful. I wonder if we can do that little slide thing that Bob does. And get that look going here. A little bit more. Yeah, I like that. All right. I think I've seen other artists do it. I was thinking about picking a brush and doing an entire painting with one brush and seeing how that goes. So I think my foreground's just about dry here.
Shopper Girl said, have you ever been out west? I have when I was younger. My dad was Navy, so his parents lived in California, and my mom's parents lived in Indiana. So we literally drove Route 66 and went, to see them. But also we did go to the Grand Canyon. That's where the geysers and stuff is, right?
No, Grand Canyon is, the geysers is Yellowstone.
Yellowstone. Okay, so we've been to Yellowstone. I don't know if we've been to the Grand Canyon. We might have. I have to ask my mom. Yeah, I've been to Hawaii. My dad was stationed in Hawaii. Spaceman said he's been to Old Faithful.
Yeah, when it was still a kid and wasn't so old.
Very funny. You had to walk on like a deck thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they.
Now I saw a video. I don't understand. I don't understand the mentality of some people.
Really?
I tell you.
Neither do I. It's called The World Today.
Because literally this girl. Hi Tara. I was just telling everyone how you've been real busy. You and Scott this summer with your grandsons, and how today you went on an adventure with them, and to like a jumping place, and you said that they you got so tired watching them jump for 2 hours it made you tired. So I was like thinking, did you jump inside while you were watching them, Tara? Shopper Girl went to several places over out west. Let's see. The pictures, she sent me some pictures and they were so beautiful. I'm trying to pull them up on the email, but it won't pull up the email right now. But I think I saved them. But it won't pull up the pictures right now. Let me see. I'll show you though a couple pictures Jimmy sent. Tara said they have summer passes. They can go 2 hours every day for 2 months.
That's
Shopper
work
Girl
on.
said it was an amazing trip out west, but I love my old Kentucky home. Tara, Dalmatian Shaver and Scott Shaver live in Kentucky too. Shopper Girl. Smoky Mountain Man said, I've been to the Grand Canyon once. It's absolutely beautiful. What a beautiful tribute to our creator and his handiwork. Okay, let me see if you can see this. I don't know if you can see it or not. Let me. I'll try to see if I can pull this up. My way to see, this is my way to see if I can do this or not. Okay. Let's see. All right, that's
I gotta switch to a little bit lighter green here real quick.
Okay. I'm trying to get it without the light in it. There. That's the area where Jimmy Spencer lives. That's not his exact, that's not his property or anything, but that's the area where he lives.
Yeah.
Hey Susan, the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. Now Susan, this painting that Donny is working on right now is the one he's going to do for the donation, because the lady that won your the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch just had her 1K celebration. So Donny gave away an original painting to her her celebration, and the painting he's doing now is the original that he's going to send to the person who won at the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. Shopper Girl said that she lives in northern Kentucky, 5 minutes from Cincinnati.
Oh.
Tara lives in Shelbyville.
So she's up by Ringy Dingy.
Yeah, Ringy Dingy's up there. Shopper Girl wanted to know if you've ever done charcoal drawings, Donny.
No, never have. I only light it on fire and cook over it. Funny guy. Funny guy.
Tara said, Smoky Mountain Man, you have the same problem as my hubby. He only wants to go to the Smokies. Smoky Mountain Man said, that's me, Tara. Ever since we went the first time in '95, we've been going almost every year since. When the Smoky Mountain mist gets in your eyes, you cannot get it out. Scott and Tara have only been coming since about 2018. Shopper Girl said she's been to the Creation Museum and the Ark. The cat made him jump. The cat jumped over the baby gate.
And a cat jumped over the
Hello,
moon.
Steve. Desert Adventures in Arizona. He popped in to see you paint.
Aww.
Now, Steve, Donny is doing this for a giveaway. Susan, the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch, she just got her 1K, and she had a celebration. So Donny said, I'll give original painting to someone that comes on to your celebration and wins. And so somebody won, and we asked what they wanted, if they wanted like a beach or a mountain or whatever they wanted. And they said mountain. So he's painting this for that person. Okay, so I was playing with an app today, and this is my dad over here on the left, and then I don't know if you can see it because the light is shining. Okay, and then in the middle I added pixels to it, and then on the right I colorized it, and the colorized version looks like my brother's son. It just resembles him so much. I sent it to my mom, and she said, oh, it does look like him. Did you send that to Mark? And I said, yep. The amazing things you can do with apps.
Amazing.
Susan, Hillbilly Chicken Ranch, said the painting is beautiful.
Thank you, thank you. We need to make it worthy of your friends and help those that helped you make 1,000. We want to make it worthy.
Desert Adventures in Arizona said it's very nice.
Yeah. And then we'll put some trees. Really good, really good. I think this is about
Shopper
the
Girl
time.
said it should be cheaper for more people to be able to go to the, I think she's talking about the Crater Museum and all of that stuff, the Ark.
Oh, it's expensive, huh? Sad.
She said she's still unpacking from her vacation. Tara said she had friends that went to the Billy Graham place and they thought it was very nice. Spaceman was talking about the sand on the beach being hard on his knees. And Steve said, yeah, it's not easy walking on sand with a knee issue. And Steve lives in Arizona, and I had shared his, he had a video out that was really neat of, he puts out a lot of drone videos and out there in the desert, but he also has a little watering hole in his yard where the animals will come. And so he's got a trail cam out there, and it'll capture the wildlife coming to his little watering hole in his yard. And he also goes out and does drone videos and stuff. And he went and found this watering hole that the, I guess it's the National Park Rangers or something. It's something out there in Arizona. And they set up this like reservoir, and they for the wildlife. But the cattle ranchers literally will let their cattle roam without fences, and like they've been coming to Steve's watering hole, and then he calls the ranchers, and they said, well, my cattle aren't going to leave your yard until you get rid of your water. Once you get rid of your water, they'll come back home. Well, see, then this reservoir for the Arizona Fish and Game, he said they made multiple ones. They put fences around it so that the small wildlife can come in, but the cattle cannot come in. Hi, Ted and Tina's Adventures.
I'm just watching this painting develop. I don't get a chance to say much anymore. But I'm watching this develop because I all of a sudden I see this little gully right here, and I realized that that was a little bit too rough, so I took a brush here, and I took some lighter green, and I brushed down right from the base of those trees and made like a little grassy hill. And then when I saw that, that changed the landscape, and then all of a sudden this came in over here. So I pushed that one together so that the two would work together and become see how those trees all of a sudden jump out. As soon as I did that, those trees jumped out right up there. Isn't that something? I just think that is the coolest thing. You know, and I have to learn not to try to fix stuff. You know, it's like, oh, there it didn't quite go the way I wanted. But then all of a sudden something will happen. And like in order to define this little gully, I have to put a little bit of dark right in here. I just have to stamp it right in there like that, so that it brings out the contour of the earth right there, because the light would be different right there. And I've got to get my brush to pick up the paint just right, and I've got to get it to lay it down just right, and that's the part that, you know, that takes the time to learn, you know, to how to get that stuff to jump in there like that, and you know, be like little tiny trees or something. And then
okay, I shared I just shared a link to the video, but I shared out Ted and Tina's channel, Char's channel, Char of Hearts channel, and Desert Adventures in Arizona's channel. Let me see. And I shared out the video of the watering hole from the watering hole video. That's an interesting video if you wanna click on the video and hit watch later. It's very interesting to see what Arizona is doing for the wildlife out there in the desert. It's very, very nice.
it might be time for.
I think I got everybody shared.
Might be time for a brown.
I shared out
Burnt umber. Oops. We're going to try a little burnt umber. I'm trying to, oh, that's too much. A little bit more, like I want to, here's, we've got a way front ground, we've got the medium ground here, we've got the distance over here, we've got a field right here, and then this is incomplete. You can see that it's incomplete. It's like just not quite blending, and I'm gonna have to make it strong, and maybe black and brown, touch of green. I'm just gonna go with it here. I'm not sure what's gonna happen.
Oh, Susan, Hillbilly Chicken Ranch is on Discord now. Yeah, I've been on Discord for a while. Tara shared my Discord link. Thank you, Tara.
As long as you're not sewing it.
I shared out also High Haven Cabin on YouTube. His little YouTube that he posts videos of the bears and stuff that come around his cabin. And oh yeah, I have a premiere in the morning on
Oh wow, I just hit it.
it's a car show. So if anybody likes cars and they want to get a chance to watch it, it's at 9 a.m. in the morning. It's an hour long because we just really showed the cars that were there.
Yeah, you can't help it. They're just so beautiful.
Yeah.
Just so beautiful. And you wish you could do more. You're trying to be as polite as you can to your viewers. There it is, okay. And then maybe one right there. You're trying to be polite to your viewers and not, because but I'll tell you, car people will love it. Just love it. See, now what we did here is, remember this was incomplete. And I just knew that it was green, and I knew that I needed to do something. But by building this up in a green, it puts it in front of the white mountain, and then I pushed it into the background right there. Like, oh boy, isn't that beautiful? It just worked out great. Just worked out great.
Shar said the texture as you paint is what I like about painting. It's like as you draw, but the color and texture happen all at once.
Yeah.
Shopper Girl likes the things in town. She said, go to the Chocolate World in Hershey, Pennsylvania, but the park is kind of for kids. We went to the Natural Bridge. Spaceman was asking who's been to the Natural Bridge. Shopper Girl wanted to know when you started painting.
This kind of painting was 2 years ago. It would have been November of 2 years ago. November. Was it well, we were here, weren't we?
Yeah.
So that would be November of 20. Well, yes. Oh, in November. Well, August of 20. No, it was. I didn't do the mural till 2021, so it was. Yeah. I did a few paintings in November of 2020.
He did.
And I stopped.
He did one in the fall when we went to. That might have been the first one. You did that in the fall, like. We went camping in Mount Airy, North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
And we did visit when we were there at Mount Airy, North Carolina, we went to Virginia's Natural Bridge. And then we went to West Virginia's, what's that park called? It's the newest.
The newest one with the train and, oh, that was beautiful.
It was a state park, but now it's a national park. It's the something gorge. The something or other gorge over in West Virginia.
Cumberland?
No, it's not called Cumberland.
Mm-hmm.
New River Gorge? I can't remember. What's it called? Something like that.
Yep.
Is it called New River Gorge?
It wouldn't take long to look it up.
I actually have a video on it. I just forget the name. I'm not very good with names. My phone just died, I think. My other phone, my Samsung phone.
Now I can see right up here that I don't have a defining line between the front and the background. So I am once again going to go for the green. I get a really good look when I mix green and black, and then I just put it on the brush unequally, and then dab it into each one, and then just bring that up and,
Hey,
do
Siri,
that. See, then that
what is the newest national park?
Here's what I found from thetiscover.com. In December 2020, the newest national park was added. New River Gorge National Park.
Yep, you had it. Good girl. She remembered. See, and by putting that black line in there, all of a sudden that mountain jumped backwards.
Shopper Girl said they have Red
And it went a
River
lot
Gorge
further.
in
And we can
Kentucky.
add some, I think we'll add some black up here in that mountain so that it has a few little creases in it.
Sometimes I have to ask Suri a question because I don't remember.
Yeah, and I think that's a great, I appreciate Surrey. I appreciate Surrey. Yeah, just a couple little lines right there. We could even do one right over here, and you know, like that, so that the tree stops it and then starts over here. So that's good, and that's good. That's very, 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 very good. We could just put a few trees.
They're gold in them their hills.
Gold in them there hills. Yeah. And so we did put a little branch right there.
I've also added some podcasts.
And then we just add a few more little broken branches to our tree. It looks very good. Like that. Okay. Now, the mountain's missing something. We've done a pretty good job. Pretty good. Kind of looking for what I'm going to do down here in this corner here. I haven't quite felt like I've made a...
I shared the New River Gorge video link if anybody wants to watch it sometime. You can click on it. You can click on the video and hit watch later. It's really beautiful. Worth seeing. Definitely worth seeing if you haven't seen it. It's the newest national park.
Okay, let's see what happens. The light's coming from that way, so we're going to do green on this side, black on that side, and see if we can't put a few trees right there. Maybe we'll make them pine trees. Let's go ahead and make them pine trees. And we'll just come down first with the light, like that, using just the edge of the brush. A little too much right there. And then clean that up. Always remember, you paint the back of the tree first. Do the dark. Then you do the light over the dark. Oh, I can see where that's going. So we're going to make that. Okay, and then we're going to take this and we're just going to do this and we're going to do that there and we're going to do that right there. Yes. Okay, and then we kind of blend that in at the bottom. We get So we're gonna take out the papers and the trash. We're gonna take this up now. See, and then I add just a little bit more white so that it gets a little lighter. And we run that out into the water. And then we kind of make ourselves a little shoreline. I gotta get my shoreline color here. Now I've got this beigey paint, but I'm mixing it in with the green of the foliage paint so that it's not too bright, but it makes a statement like that, and put a little right there. Yeah, right there. A little bit more right there. Oh, I'm getting in my own paint. Okay, we could use a little bit more. And then maybe I can actually take some of this shoreline maybe and run it up a little bit like that. Oh, look at that. Now that kind of takes us off the lake right there to come up like that. That's good. I like that. I'm gonna do a little more of that. And right there, and maybe that gully right here is actually bringing some water down. So let's give him a little spot to come out. You know, and I tell you, sometimes I'm just lucky with picking the colors, but it comes from years of mixing and matching colors. And I think one of the things I'm working on in myself is not to there's plenty of room for nothing. Is a good way of putting it. There's plenty of room for nothing. You don't have to put something in every single spot. Sometimes leaving nothing there puts something there. It just works that way. It's amazing how you can put something down and it makes something else appear. Something you didn't even plan on.
Tara's going to bed. Thanks for joining us, Tara, and sharing out
Hey,
stuff.
sweet bouncy dreams.
Sweet bouncy dreams. Steve, Desert Adventures in Arizona, said it looks very natural.
Yeah. You know, and it's like if I could just take a little bit of paint.
Rushing Wind Mountain said, "Hello, Donny. You should be getting your gift package from the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch by next week."
Ooh.
Thank you. And also, this painting that he's doing is for his giveaway to for her. It's the original painting. He's doing it right now as you're watching it. This is the original painting that is for the winner, for when he gave something to her 1K celebration.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, just a little bit of a...
Steve said he loves how you laid in the beach sand area.
I'll tell you, didn't that go great? I had no idea. I just like, it needed something. And I'm not boasting or anything, because I'm just as excited as you guys. I really am. I'm just as excited to see it happen, because I'm not sure what I'm trying to get to happen. You know, and we could even bring a little bit of water in from this direction. You know, it doesn't have to be just one thing feed a lake. It could be, I could take see, because water isn't always white, you know. I mean, I can take a little bit of That and I could just make a little waterfall right there and a little waterfall right there. How about like that? Boy, I'll tell you, that is just amazing. What you can bring in like that.
Annette, good night. Thank you for joining us. Hey, Cynthia. Now, Cynthia fractured her foot in 4 places, so she needs some healing on that foot.
Thank you, Jesus. We speak to the bones, we speak to the fibers to come together for her healing. Thank you, Lord, for all that you do for us. Thank you, Lord. Almost got this. Almost right there. There. Okay, leave it alone, Donny. Leave it alone. There, okay. All right, we got our little waterfall. Let's add a little green to that water over there, because that's certainly stirring up the lake a little bit.
Cynthia loves the painting.
Thank you, thank you. We're glad to see you doing well.
Rushing Wind Mountain shares nature videos and on the channel.
See, the problem with acrylics is that you have a hard time making things in the distance look in the distance, because you can't use the way the oil works. You can brush the oil and you can get that look, you know, but I have to you know, it's like I have to wait for everything to dry and then hope that I can, you know, put just the right amount of paint on and not get messed up with something else in another color or something like that. And it's not easy. Kind of scary. Kind of scary. And now that cloud, that actually turning into a nice cloud right there. We might just leave him there. Let's do a little more of that. Let's bring another cloud. Let's bring another cloud. Maybe that'll help the mountain look a little further away. Don't feel like you can't say stop. That's
Smoky
it.
Mountain Man said, I love that painting.
That's it. Stop.
Shar of Heart said, that looks like a painting of a caldera, the sunken top of an old volcanic mountain.
Whew. All right. I am just about done here. I am very happy. I got a few little corrections to make over here. This all looks good. I like my little busted trees. I like the distant mountains.
The Desert Adventures in Arizona said, looks like some high altitude winds are pulling the clouds along.
Yeah. Even got a little anvil up there, huh? Pretty cool. Pretty cool. That's another thing that's hard to do is you know, definition of clouds, and to be able to add just the right amount of water and pull a cloud across the sky, you know, like right in here. If we could just, if I could go underneath these clouds with a lighter color, then that makes the cloud look like it's actually going towards the horizon. But on the other hand, you can say stop. So I'm saying stop.
Steve, Cynthia wants to know whereabouts you are in Arizona because she's in Phoenix. He's in the desert, that's for sure. I know that.
Okay. That cloud right there really helped that mountain. All right. Wow, we're singing along tonight. I even had new brushes waiting in case I need them. I love this little tiny
Steve
fan brush.
said, Cynthia, we're in Marana area.
Just brightening up my tree a little bit here. Let it catch a little bit more light. Maybe even take it up past my let's take a tree right here.
Northwest of Tucson, Steve said. Rushing Wind said the picture is coming on real good.
Okay. So we got our light colors.
So I shared a video also of Donny's 400 subscriber painting, and if you wanted a chance to win that painting, now he did touch it up after the live stream, but he painted the most of it on the live stream, and then he touched it up a little bit. So here's the picture of it now, as he's, are you totally finished with it now?
I know, I'm gonna fix the lake.
He's gonna fix a little more on touching
But
up
look
a
at
little.
that, look at that tree right here. That is
Little more.
really, really beautiful. Work of art, amazing. Don't know how I did it.
So I shared the link to the live stream for that.
Yeah, Smoky Mountain Man, love
and
this
then,
guy.
Like I said, he touched it up later. So if you want a chance to win that, make sure that you click on that video where it says this will be his 400 subscriber giveaway painting, and comment under that video. And we're going to draw names from that. And there's not a whole lot of people commenting on that, so the chance of winning, and it's a large painting. It's pretty
Yeah.
large.
Expensive. All right. Guess what? I'm signing. I'm signing, happily signing. I usually don't sign this soon. While we're still, what, in the first hour? Did I make an hour this time?
Yeah, you're just over an hour. Like
Just now. Oh,
70
great.
minutes.
That's pretty good for Don Boy.
Yeah.
That's pretty good for Don Boy.
Donny hit his 400, and as soon as he touches up that other painting, he will draw from the people who commented underneath that video, and it's a live stream, and it says this will be the 400 subscriber giveaway painting. The thumbnail says that. And then he'll be sending
Beautiful.
it to someone.
Yep. And
All right, you done?
I am done.
And you thank him for being here.
Thank you for being here. I've missed you all week long. And you know, I do try to sit down during the week and paint. This past week I did it to do those touch-ups and to have a little bit of fun, and I took some before and after pictures which we can share. And but most of the time I have to wait, just because I don't have the time, until Tuesday night, and I look forward to it. And I'm just amazed as you are at what happens and what we see, and I'm really, really excited.
Cynthia
So
said
this-
congrats on the 400 subbies.
Yeah, that's
said, thank you, Donny and Joy.
all right.
So if anybody's available in the morning, it's 9 o'clock Eastern. If you're not available, you can always watch the replay. It's a local car show here that we went to, and they had some vintage cars there. Some really nice.
Even a
vintage cars.
DeSoto.
Yeah, they had some really nice.
Not-
And a few cars.
It
that
wasn't
we
like Rod Run.
It was a few cars we had never seen.
Yeah, including that Fiat.
You know? So that's going to be at 9 a.m. It's a premiere at 9 a.m. So if you're able to come chat or watch the replay, we appreciate it on
Yeah.
Smoky Mountains Blessed in the morning.
All right. Well, I love you, and remember, Jesus loves you even more than I do. He is there more than once a week. Just ask. And you know, the time is short here on Earth. Time is short. Things aren't going to be around much longer, so be ready.
Night Shopper Girl, Cynthia.
Good night. Good night. We love you.
Steve.
I'm going to go ahead and hit the button here,
Hey,
and
Gio.
this is officially the giveaway painting. And it was my pleasure to do it. Bless you. Good night. Good night. Good night.